Welcome to Wilbranch High Senior Year. My name is Tina. Fuck! And these are my players who are driving me up a wall. Hello, players.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I love you all. Stop.
Oh no. The Dunbass Junster. She's broken.
Stop. If you're listening to this, send help. Spirit Scribe, thank you for the raid. Welcome to this mess. Welcome to session of 58 of our Monster of the Week story. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you have been, welcome back. So let's go ahead. And I realized I'm clipping like really bad. Hold the phone. I think that fixed it. Maybe. Okay, that's better. Y'all are throwing me off and I had to fix my microphone. Everybody can hear every single syllable. So, what was I saying? Welcome to session 58. We're so glad you're here. Sorry I got really thrown off. I have to roll a dice of destiny, but first, I'm going to talk about announcements before I lose track of myself again, which is very easy for me to do, as you can see by the everything about me. So I'm gonna play some music. We're gonna talk about some announcements, okay? So first things first, the 2 campaigns that we had planned for this month, of course, got moved to a later date. We are getting extremely close to announcing our first one of the 2. That announcement, I have a date for when that announcement is coming out actually now. Hold on, let me look at my calendar. That announcement date will be on the 18th. So if you come to Wilbranch, you'll actually get the first peek at that information. So, and I'm super excited and super nervous about talking about it, but I'm mostly excited. And then other than that, we want to invite you to join the Domains Discord. Our Domains Discord is a wonderful place where you can share interests, talk about whatever you want, and just be friends with an amazing community of beans. It's also where you can get information first, and also exclusive bonuses if you support me on Ko-fi or through here on Twitch. So if you would like to join our Discord, use !Discord in the chat, and it will give you a link. Once you click on that link, you go and pick some roles, and then there you go. You're part of the gang. You're now a bean. Precious bean, even. Anywho.
Rolls.
No. No. And then, other than that, I think that's really it for now. We don't have many announcements as of yet, but hopefully that'll be changing soon as new things are coming to fruition. So let's go ahead and start with introductions. I always start with myself. My name is Hina, and I've been doing this for 4 years now. I've lost track, but I'm hopelessly addicted to tabletop, and I'm very thankful I get to share it with all of my friends and all of you. And if you're listening to this in audio podcast form, you can come find me over on twitch.tv/GMHina, where I play video games, I draw, and I do tabletop, mostly. I have a problem. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Anywho, so, moving to my square friends to have them introduce themselves, we're going to start with Sammy.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you were the last one last time, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sammy. I go by Sammy Bear on soon-to-be-caffeine.tv and Arcane Venom on Twitter and on Hit Record. If you want to check out my music, my writing, and little bits of voice acting things that I do, go to hitrecord.org/users/Arcane Venom, all one word. And I play A.
All right, moving around my square of friends. Next, we have Susie.
Oh, my mic was muted. Hi, my name is Susie, or Shy Susie on all my social medias. You can find me here on the weekends, mostly hanging out with all the precious beans. And then hopefully back soon to streaming on my own Twitch channel. And I play Annabelle. I almost spilled my drink. I'm going to go away now.
Next, we have Akayue.
No.
Very well. Next, we have... No.
Hello everyone, I'm Anaki Yue. I play Lorelei over on this lovely woman's channel. You can find me streaming on my stuff very soon at twitch.tv/akayue.
All right. And last but certainly not least, we have Dan.
Hi guys, I'm Dan, aka Denyan Senpai. I'm also the lead editor, producer of this show and 3 other shows on the NGP Productions Network. I want to thank you guys all so much for making this show our most popular show on the network, hitting over 4,000 downloads in less than 2 years. Holy crap! Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
You can catch me streaming on twitch.tv/DanyanSenpai, and I play Iggy.
Wow. All right. And I realized I said thank you for somebody, and that was from a long time ago because my whole event list decided to scroll down. So a random shout out to someone who wasn't even there. My bad.
Go here.
They don't even go here. I don't know. Anywho, sorry. Everything's a mess. My computer crashed right before we went live. This is where my headspace is at right now. All right. So with that, who wants to earn a juicy luck point for not a luck point. I apologize. A lucky point to give
We
what
had a
happened last.
party.
That's one thing. That's not worth a lucky point though. You got to give me more than that.
We had a party over at the warehouse hosted by the DJ Pixel and DJ Ghostbite. I almost forget their names.
Huh?
It was just fun little shenanigans. Then I know everyone was trying to push the ships together. All the ships. And then crap, I lost it. Sparkles. And Annabelle saw things, I think.
You all did.
We all saw things. We saw shit. Lots of shit. I don't remember the shit, but we saw the shit.
It was a sparkle.
That's sparkly shit. And all the lovers had sparkly shits on their back, and we were.
I love how they're all lovers.
Yeah, even
Fantastic.
A and Elizabeth. Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Yes, they're all lovers. We're just roll with it. just roll with it. And we don't know why, but then there was like, was it red threads? Strings?
They were just strings. They weren't colored yet.
Oh, they weren't. Yeah, there were strings on the back. We tried to pull at them, but it didn't seem like there was much to it. It was just more of confusion of what's going on here.
And then something happened at the park.
Yeah, Elizabeth did some weird, crazy things that were very confusing. And then there was this whole thing between A and Elizabeth of I want to say that was a sneak peek of her childhood.
The origins, yes.
The origins of the demon that confused me when he was talking all demon Black Butler like.
Now I can't unsee it. Thanks.
Yeah, no, that's all I got was Sebastian. That whole thing.
Now imagine A as Sebastian. Thanks.
And we learned how they made a contract together. And now we are somewhere, and
y'all are meeting up. That's where we left off. Yeah. So, let me fill in some blanks. You get that lucky point, so that means the next roll that Lorelai makes gets the lucky move. So it's gonna bump it up to the upper success. So with that, I will fill in the blanks for you. So you all went to Ghost and Pixel's big warehouse party. There you saw glistening little remnants of threads that were on the NPCs that you care the most about, Spax. And of course you couldn't pull them, which frustrated you. You hoped it was just maybe you took the light because you were like, we just finished this mystery. Why are we getting another one? We continued to the next day, and the strings were even more visible. And also, Annabelle had a vision of 4 silhouettes that had taken mundane forms and then moved to strange, forceful silhouettes that were very powerful that moved to attack her, or at least it looked like it. She couldn't really tell because the string was broken. And with that, you all were like, hopefully this was just a dream. And then Archer went, no, this isn't a dream. And you all went, oh. So with that, A actually had stayed asleep the entire time after the party and woke up to find out that Elizabeth had gotten some sort of burst of magic, went to go to the park, and then it exploded and a bunch of vines of ivy and thorns had kind of taken over the park. And that's kind of those spots that you missed between. But other than that, you did a great job. Well done. Woohoo! All right.
A is Black Butler now.
A is reverse Black Butler. Yeah. And child Elizabeth is
White
adorable.
Butler?
No.
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 I'm gonna edit that out.
Please do. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So, with that, do we have any questions or concerns before we get started? I do want to say one thing on the stream because I am wanting to start showing off creators more. If you're on stream, I got a nice, cool new shirt. Ooh. If you want cool D&D themed shirts, you should go to paulaspixels.com. She got really cool pins and shirts and other cool stuff. So go check her out. Not sponsored, not reaching out, but I want to share some good, awesome vibes. So there we go. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive in to the episode for today, shall we? So, hey, when we left you off, you were leaving your house with Elizabeth after your little fond memory, and you said that you were going to meet up with everybody and figure out what the heck was going on. What the heck is going on? So,
Vines.
vines everywhere. So
Vines.
you all are texting at
Oh, you have
least.
to see.
Y'all are texting at least. Where do you want to meet?
You should probably meet at the Sanctum.
Okay, so you all agree to meet at the Sanctum, but then we have Elizabeth who cannot go to the Sanctum.
Right.
You go to park.
Night.
I mean,
And that's where most of us are.
not yeah.
Yeah, we were.
I might as well just go there. Yeah.
Okay, so you and Elizabeth head to the park immediately to catch up with the rest of the group.
Mhm.
Currently together we have Annabelle, Iggy, Lorelai, and Archer. And the four of you, including Archer, see A and Elizabeth approaching. Elizabeth seems to be slowing down in her pace, though, as you approach.
All right.
So I look at I'm sure like the vines are still everywhere behind them, pretty much.
Roll an investigative mystery, please.
Is that sharp?
Yeah.
It's right there. Duh, I forgot.
Hey man, don't be mean to yourself. You're all right. We're all getting back into the swing of things.
There you go. 11.
11. I didn't roll a dice.
Yay,
I realized
11.
I didn't roll a dice of destiny. I got so distracted. Ooh. I don't ever get that one. I don't know what that is. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What did you bring upon
I
us?
could say
Okay.
anything like that, and you
I
all
rolled
just
the
immediately.
dragon. I'm sorry.
I rolled the dragon. Now there's a dragon. I'm sorry.
How does a dragon in Wilbranch?
Is it the dragon, the derpy one that slaps its face with its tongue?
We'll talk about that
Oh,
another time.
That's a different game. It's a different world.
That's another discussion topic for later.
Yeah.
Charles.
You should,
Charles.
just for everybody else, you should come join us live on the 18th to learn what the heck you were talking about. Anywho, let me go to the Dice of Destiny. Y'all are throwing me off every 5 seconds. I don't know where I'm going anymore. There we go. Oh, it's a luck roulette. Okay.
Luck roulette.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
But
It's a good thing. So I'm gonna label you all as numbers, and then I'm gonna roll a dice. So Lorelai, if you were down any luck points, go ahead and recover a luck point.
Oh.
So if you have any luck points marked, you get to go back. You get to mark one off.
Unmark it.
Yeah, unmark it. Thank you. That's the word. I am going everywhere today.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week, and I've been super excited to play this game with y'all. All right, so
It's been 1 week anyway.
it's been 1 week, and I don't know what happened. So
Oh, makes me feel look at me.
since I play D&D,
Oh,
you're welcome.
D&D with my family.
oh, this is getting crazy over here.
All right.
I had no luck points. Wahaha.
All right, so with that, let's go back to where we are. So
I did have a harm. Why did I still have mine?
yeah, you gotta get that removed. You're fine. You've had long rests up the wazoo. You're totally fine. All right.
Ow!
So, A, you of course can notice that Elizabeth is very slow in her pace now towards the park.
I make sure to kind of stay with her.
Okay. What were your questions again? You can ask me 2 general questions or one very specific one.
Try to see if I have a free one or not.
That was with what kind of magic is done here, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's detect magic.
And you already know what this is.
Yeah, so, okay, you're right. In that case, let me see. I mean, a lot of the questions that I could ask have already pretty much been answered, which is, has anybody come to harm? How bad is this?
Well, you asked me if you could still see the vines first, correct?
Yeah.
So that would be one of your questions, unless you had a different one you wanted to ask. I just wanted to double check.
I mean, I would assume. Yeah, the vines are still visible?
The vines are definitely waning, so they seem to be deteriorating and turning into some sort of dust. So at this point, about 50% of the vines are gone.
And no reactions happening as Elizabeth is approaching, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, none of the vines are reacting to her presence.
Is there anything else I'm not noticing?
No, that was 2 questions.
Was that 2? Oh, okay.
Rip.
Ripping pepperoni. All right. Well, I'll make sure to stay with Elizabeth and make sure she's okay
Okay.
as we approach the rest of the group.
She seems to be experiencing some sort of trauma, but you notice that as she's slowing down, the string that you saw on Elizabeth is still connected to you, but it's no longer bright red. Now it's just like a basic string.
Okay. I mean, back of my mind, that's good, I think. I will take note of that and just get to the rest of the group.
Okay.
With Elizabeth in tow.
Yeah. Elizabeth doesn't seem to want to get too close to the park, but she's mustering the courage to get as close as she can. And she just looks towards you all a little bit, like, ashamed.
Hey, whatever happened here, no one's hurt, and I'm sure it's not your fault.
Thank you. And she just nods a bit.
So, I'll be the one to ask. Hey, A, do you see the string on Elizabeth?
I do.
Okay, that's 4 for 4.
So, what does that mean?
Not a clue.
Okay, what do we know about these strings?
Red means danger.
Yeah, in our history, typically red meant danger, so.
Right.
Wait, so they're colored? And Elizabeth looks confused.
Yeah, the one that was on you was red, but it turned back to normal.
It was red?
Was red.
Oh.
Did it change?
It did.
Oh.
Okay. When?
Just I mean, how long ago did I notice the transition?
No, it was subtle enough where you didn't notice when it happened.
Okay, so sometime between
when
here.
when you found her and then also that.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, we know we can't grab them, unfortunately. None of us can. And for some odd reason, they keep pointing at us, or for our respective.
Elizabeth just starts thinking, so now you can see, like, almost an endpoint, but it's pointing towards you?
Yeah. At least the one on Stella is.
So the one on me is pointing to you, and she'll point towards UA.
I'll take like a really wide stride to the left.
It's moving with you.
Certainly is.
Some kind of snake.
In the Coven, we talked about tethering. But tethering is usually done through physical means, not through magical means. There's actually a ceremony that you take part of where you tie each other's hands together.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a ball involved.
No. That's tetherball. That's a playground activity.
Oh, it's never tetherball.
I'm very sorry for your loss. And she looks confused.
Actually, you know what?
It's
In a weird sort of way, Iggy's onto something.
It's not tetherball. She looks confused towards you.
No. If you think about yourself as the pole and we're the ball.
I don't want to.
I'm just saying similar in a way.
I think tethering more is like two beings being tied together. So it wouldn't be a ball per se, it's just a rope between 2 points.
So like telephone.
Sure, that's a little bit better, I suppose. Tethering has to do with the fact that an equal part of magic is being shared between the two. It's a ceremony that usually works with balancing. When one's magic might be a little bit too much, we tether to another witch who might have not enough, and we try to balance ourselves in such a way. If that makes sense. But again, this is mostly done in a physical means. There's actually a physical string or a rope that we write a spell onto. And it's definitely not, it doesn't change colors or anything.
Is it possible for somebody else to do it to us?
No, usually it has to be consensual between both parties to actually work. You can't just tie yourself to a bad witch and steal their energy, you know what I mean? That being said, a bad witch can't really tie themselves to a good witch and steal all their powers. It has to be completely consensual so that it turns into a balance. Even if one had the horrible idea to break that promise and take more of their power, it wouldn't work.
So the question is, why are there strings on everyone's back, and what is causing it?
Well, it sounds like we're tethered to you in some strange way, shape, or form.
So what does that mean for us?
I don't know what the tethering means in your case. I only know it through coven means. And Archer just shrugs, and I didn't get to learn anything from Catherine about this shit. I mean, maybe she knew something about it, but she never told me anything.
Lorelai just buries her head, even just having more questions than answers.
Jeez.
I think the first step would be to analyze the resources we have that we could reach out to, possibly, and get more answers then. Who could we possibly ask to get more information? Or where could we go to get more information?
Pixel and ghosts.
I mean, there's Abuela, there's the gentleman.
Abuela hasn't been back home in a while, actually.
Wait, what?
Abuela said she needed to take care of something, and she made me promise to never ask her what it was when she needed to leave. And so it's just been an agreement. She
When
said
did she?
Hmm?
Yeah, what he was gonna say. When did she leave?
I want to say possibly a week ago.
That's a
She
long
didn't
time.
say where she was going?
Yeah, that's a long time.
I'm not allowed to ask her where she's going. It's a secret.
Can you still contact her?
No.
Oh.
Normally,
Normally?
no, not when she goes on her own like this. Normally, I assume it has something to do with her magic, because when she returns, she's usually a lot more powerful. Maybe a cleansing ritual of some kind? She was a member of our coven, even though she's not a practicing member any longer. Her magic is quite intense. She's probably the strongest witch within Wilbranch's borders.
I mean,
She's a Highlander.
I don't get it. She's not a car.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Eggy, that's not what he meant.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Well, there's the gentleman.
yeah.
The gentleman would have foundation information, so maybe there might be something there. And it sounds like Pixel and Ghost have information, at least from the Coven of Red.
Ideas, guys?
And if these are threads, then the most obvious answer would be to go ask Pixel and Ghost. I mean, we know that Lilith and her little married group fiddles with threads, so...
Archer will, pipe up a bit. Yeah, but we actually ran into... Well, actually, Pixel came to us and said that there wasn't anything that they learned about those threads. The only person that works with threads is Lilith herself, and she's still asleep.
I guess that leaves one person then.
Do we have to?
Yes, I'm afraid we do. Believe me, Laura, I don't like it any more than you do.
All right.
God, he's so smug.
Who's making the call?
Lorelai already is pulling out her phone and she just dials it.
It rings for a moment, and then you get an answer. You can hear a little wind in the background. Hello, gentleman here. How can I assist?
We need some assistance. She's trying to figure out the wind thing.
I'm currently on a mission, but what do you need?
Do you happen to know anything or have any archives on the on strings of sorts, magic, anything that could probably attach to a person you care about?
Tethering.
Tethering.
Tethering? I know that. I'll tell you what. Yes, I am in the mountains, Iggy. Good call. I need to take care of some things, but I will connect you with someone that can assist. Do me a favor and head over towards the old archive library, yes?
Okay.
You'll meet him there. And if you don't, call me back, and I will make sure he appears.
Who is he?
Don't worry about it, and then it hangs up.
That makes me much worried about it.
Why didn't he say bye? Jeez.
He was in the mountains. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if... he probably barely heard us.
Alright, to the archive.
Yep.
Right. Well, I assume I'm not allowed to go into these areas, and I don't want to hold you all back. I will figure this out. I will...
You sure you don't want to go?
I don't think I can. It sounds like Foundation business, and I'm not an honorary guest, so I don't want to intrude. But, she looks towards you, I will be alright. I don't feel any sort of bursts of energy or anything like that, and if I do feel it again, I will reach out to you.
You be sure to.
Of course. I will head straight home, and I will start looking into all of the books I have about these rituals and see what I can find. Luckily, the Coven at least left me with a lot of books, and maybe I can find something in Abuela's books.
That would be helpful.
If I can help in any other way, then I will. Rather not be dead weight.
If you hear from Abuela anytime soon, let us know.
Yes, as soon as she returns from wherever she went, I will let you all know. Do stay safe, and let me know if you need anything else. And she smiles.
Yeah, of course.
She just nods. All right. Take it easy, then. And she starts to walk. She will head on her way back home.
Okay, let's go.
Belle, as you're walking, you notice Archer looks a little bit upset with himself.
I'll just quietly kind of like tug on their hoodie sleeve.
And they look towards you.
Being hard on yourself right now?
Sorry. And then he just kind of rubs his forehead. It's just, I wish she had told me these things or taught me about some of this shit.
A lot of learning curves here, huh?
It really puts you all at a disadvantage, and I'm supposed to be like the one thing that helps you all. That's what she told me.
Hey, it's okay.
He just looks towards you.
Don't do that to yourself.
I'll try. It's just difficult. And he just rubs his arms a bit.
Yeah. She'll like squish their face and like put their cheeks together. Stop that.
And as you both start walking, Belle, you notice something.
Mm.
The thread between you and Archer is glowing golden.
Interesting. She won't say anything. She'll keep walking with them.
Got it. All right. So as you all walk and you head to the old library in Old Wilbranch, you see outside there is a gentleman wearing a long jacket, and upon closer inspection, it is Jason Elroy.
Whoa. Sorry.
Dan, I
Wow.
could hear you say that from out here.
My job was complete.
Damn. Throwback.
Jason!
It's been a while. It's like, whoa. There's a
Looks
fish I
over
haven't
towards
seen in a
you.
while.
Hello. Sorry. He starts walking over. I got a call to get here as fast as I could, and so here I am, and now I don't know what's happening.
Hey.
That's
long
per
time no
usual, though.
see.
It's been a long time. Yes, I finally am allowed to exit the facilities. Thank goodness.
Oh,
Cool.
Cecily.
Cecily's fine. She's actually back at the facilities right now. She's doing her training, and she's also doing some research for me.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry we didn't know that gentleman was gonna send you out here.
Well, to be fair, since I am the head founder now, which is weird to say, and he rubs his head.
Whoa, what?
Yes, unfortunately my father fell quite ill, and so, he's still alright. They kind of advanced my training as fast as possible, and so, well,
Damn,
now I'm
Okay.
head founder.
hell of a promotion.
I am the youngest founder in the whole foundation history.
Huh. So yeah, I guess we're here because, and then it kind of explains the whole situation with the strings.
Well, perhaps we can find something inside. Yes?
Iggy kind of pauses a bit, remembering the memories of William Middleton.
Mm-hmm. He just kind of stops and he looks towards you. What's the matter?
Just it's been a minute since I was last year.
Oh, yes, I was informed by their last, update. You had found some troubling information?
You could say that. Just some really big revelations on my end.
He just thinks for a moment, and then he puts a hand on your shoulder. I don't know if it's much, but, the Elroys were the founders for the longest time, back when, Nicholas Kincaid made the position. So the Elroys have always been in the leadership position. But I will say that Nicholas Kincaid himself wept a lot about Everett Middleton, wanting to hopefully save him one day. I don't think that Everett was wanting to be a bad person. I think corruption can come from anything. But one poor drop of blood does not ruin the entire batch, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, so now that's open information. Got it.
Unfortunately, that was much necessary information. Knowing that you're Middleton, we have to make sure that they understand that you're not one of the enlightened.
Be straight with me, Jason. Did you guys know that before I found out?
Honestly, no. There were no indications that you were Middleton.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be one of those big old secrets that you guys knew about this whole time and didn't leave me left me in the dark. And I'd be a little upset about
As much
that.
as the Foundation does love its secrets, I don't think I could hide that from you all. That would be very rude. Especially
Ah.
something like that. I would have at least pulled you to the side and discussed it, even if the gentleman probably would have had my head.
Oh,
Lorelai will walk up and pat Iggy, and I was like, "Come on, Iggy, you think everything's gonna be such a cliche thing?"
with this, remember our past history with the Foundation? That
We-
wouldn't have been out of.
We do hold a lot of secrets. It's understandable, your concern.
Hey, maybe I can find William's journal again.
I don't know if we ever really...
Well, I'll be able to point out where it's at.
Yes, but Well, we'll discuss that. Come,
Oh.
and he'll smell, and he'll start walking in. It's better not to speak of it out here anyway.
All right.
And you all begin to head into the old archives. Upon your entry, you notice that the outside looks way older than the inside. The inside is actually like a high security facility. And he begins to walk towards the front desk and he begins to show some paperwork. And you all are escorted into a small room, kind of like how those banks have those like glass areas where you can see through the glass, but they're completely soundproof so you can't hear into them. You actually see there are a few other members of what appears to be the Foundation talking with other things. You actually see one speaking with a monster at one of the tables in a kind of reassuring manner, offering some paperwork. So they seem to be helping that monster. I will say that Jason closes the door behind you all, and you then hear that whoop as the whole room becomes soundproof. And he goes, well, no one will hear us in here, so we're free to speak as we'd like.
Echo.
There wouldn't be an echo. This is a soundproof booth.
What?
Oh God, don't shout, please. And we're all in a tight space together. Please don't shout. And he just smells.
Okay.
Oh gosh, and he just sighs. Right, so, questions. I guess if I can assist in any way, you have me.
Yeah, I imagine the Foundation has a lot of information on tethers, right?
We actually do not.
Oh.
And he will snap his fingers, and you see actually a bookshelf kind of open up. It just kind of appears out of thin air. And you see it, like one of the books actually flies off and moves into his hands, and he holds it. And he starts to turn the page. Unfortunately, the founder that would know that is no longer present.
When you say no longer present, is it like they left or
They left of their own accord.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know the current. I mean, that was decades ago.
Do you remember their name?
I wasn't even here when they left.
Crap.
Oh,
Dan,
yeah,
can you
fair.
bring me my charger, please?
Yeah, okay.
I got to grab it.
But that founder, we have founders for each different part of Wilbranch, as you all know. That was started by Nicholas Kincaid. He thought it would be best that one founder would not control everything. And so with that, the Foundation made founders for each different individual item. There's the head founder, and their partner of sorts. Mine is Cecily, so that's our position. We do run the whole thing, however, we have to rely on the other founders to really do our job correctly. The other founders handle different aspects that we continue to learn throughout Wilbranch. There is the founder of monsters. They deal with the many different extraterrestrials outside that come into Wilbranch, and also those that were born within Wilbranch, because, of course, this land is quite, well, susceptible to monsters, as you can see. We also have those of the Fae. We have one individual who works with the Fae quite closely because of the agreement we made with Queen Teutonia back when Wilbranch was first founded.
Oh. Wow.
We also have one of alchemy, who you met. That's, Anastasia. And we also have one of magical weaponry. Again, you've met him, Taurus. Each founder works with a specific area and is in charge of learning as much as they can about that specific area and giving as much as they can to the founder. That is how the founder is a huge resource of information. Only through its other founders can we actually thrive. Without them, I would be tasked with taking care of everything myself, and as you can imagine, I'm only one mundane person who can kind of use magic to get a book off a shelf, so there's not much I can do.
Okay.
But this is how the Foundation has been run for many, many years. However, there is one thing that I don't quite understand. Since taking the head founder position, we haven't had a founder of magic.
Really?
The founder of magic was the one that I spoke of, who left. They left of their own accord a few decades ago. With that, we've received multiple tips about the magic, but nobody has really given their name or anything like that. They just give us anonymous tips.
And they didn't leave a predecessor?
We don't have predecessors. Basically what happens is, when one leaves, the head founder is supposed to choose one. However, my father never chose somebody to replace it, so I don't understand what's going on there. My father refuses to tell me this, but it has come up a few times with me and him.
Do you know why that founder left?
I don't. My father refuses to tell me. It's almost as if they haven't left at all. It's a strange limbo between, I think. But that doesn't make sense. Either you're in the Foundation or you're not in the Foundation. You all are not in the Foundation, however, you have access to our information because of our agreement we made with the Overseer, Archer. Because of that, that's why you have access to our archives at limited resource as long as someone from the Foundation is willing to work with you and help you. Mainly for scheduling purposes, because of course, as you know, we're all mundane. However...
Well, someone somewhere has to keep a record of Foundation members. There's got to be a role or an archive or something.
That's the thing. I was expecting access to that as soon as I became the head founder. Nothing has come to my desk, even though I've requested it multiple times.
As unusual.
And I thought
Yeah,
maybe it
you-
was perhaps because I was in training still for some reason, but I have the official title. They even had a celebration that I was the youngest founder in history.
I mean, the fact that we can't even get a name is still kind of weird.
Definitely keeping stuff above you.
Yes, and that is odd. I don't think this is enlightened business, but I don't know who would have instructed us to do this. Unless it was a founder from long past who refused to allow my father to make word of this. Could have been an agreement between the founder of magic and them, but I have no idea.
I mean, is there a chance some of that information can still be here somewhere, or?
It's possible, but I haven't been able to find it. Unfortunately, I've been able to exit the facility for at least a month now, and to be fair, I basically live here.
Ah. Well, maybe we can find the answers we need here regardless.
Perhaps, maybe I need more eyes. And he smiles. But anywho, what other questions could I maybe help you with? As far as that ritual goes, that has to do with coven magic. And we don't have any access to those files as of right now.
Anything's... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Because that falls under magic, right?
Correct. The founder of magic left enough things for other things, but nothing about coven magic.
Oh.
Usually that's done out of respect for the individual covens as long as they do not do anything to harm Wilbranch. That's the only reason I can imagine that information about individual covens and their practices aren't given.
Anything similar that the Foundation may have run into, or even try to dabble with themselves.
Yes, actually. He just kind of puts a hand to his chin a bit, and he just thinks for a moment. You said you are attached to people that you hold close to, yes?
That's just...
Yeah.
And you all are attached to Archer in a way. The Overseer.
Yeah.
That vaguely sounds like the Foundation system.
Huh.
If you consider it, the Foundation system starts with the head founder, then has a partner. That can also equate to the Overseer and their chosen. Then it moves to the other founders. The other founders are basically those that assist the Overseer or the head founder. It sounds an awful lot like it might be connected, which means that we might have something about it in our Foundation history texts.
Huh. So then, what would that make us? Because we're kept that game called Pillars, so...
The term pillar sounds familiar, and he stops. One moment, and then he'll wave his hand and you see another book come out. This one is very old and beaten, but has a bright red cover as he pulls it to himself, and he begins to flip through it. Yes, it's in this journal, and he nods. It speaks about pillars, but it also talks about the head founder. This was, and he starts looking for a date. This was during the time of the Enlightened, during Everett Middleton's time. It's possible that that was the term we had for those that were founders underneath the head founder. That might have been the Enlightened title for it. And if that's the case, it's possible that Catherine took that title with her. It would be the only title she knows. Catherine didn't really understand about the Foundation because, unfortunately, she wasn't around to see it come to fruition.
So then, what would you call people connected to those pillars?
That's the thing, we never went that far. There's founders, there's the head founder, then there's other founders. We decided to call them founders because we didn't want them to feel less than, even though of course we have a head founder. That doesn't mean that they're any less important. Pillars also kind of emulated that name, or emulated that feeling. However, because it's an attachment to Everett Middleton's time of the Enlightened, we wanted to make sure we removed it so that we didn't invite any Enlightened back into our ranks by mistake. But we never had anything past that. It doesn't speak of anything with founders having associates. They're just our main league of associates. They take missions from us, and sometimes an associate of the organization may get a message to do something for the founder of magical weapons, and the next day they'll get something for the from the founder of alchemy. They don't get specific jobs for that one place. At least not that I'm aware of. It hasn't been like that, at least since I've been here or since my father has run things.
How do they even recognize any sort of hierarchy then?
All of us in the Foundation understand that anyone that is listed as a founder is to be listened to at all times. And the head founder's word is always absolute. The hierarchy pretty much goes founder, or head founder, founder, and then associates. And then it goes all the way down the last bit to, of course, the ones who just recently joined.
Brain hurts just hearing this.
It's a lot of information, but that's why many of our members of the Foundation take multiple years to learn everything we do. Initiates tend to take, what is it? And he starts to think. At least 10 years before they're even thought of as associates. Initiates are always to listen to associates, founders, and head founders. And then it moves up. Associates are always supposed to listen to founders and head founders, and the founders are always supposed to listen to the head founder. That is our hierarchy.
See.
When you met Cecily, Cecily was technically an initiate. She moved to the title of associate not too long after she started hunting monsters with all of you. I was also technically an associate until I gained my title.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Maybe we could still find more answers here.
It's possible. But it does sound awfully close to that. And he looks towards Archer. Did you not get any information from the Overseer? And Archer just looks a little bit upset. No. I see. I'm so sorry.
In the background, Iggy is like just doing that. No, don't talk.
There was much that Catherine wasn't aware of, unfortunately, being in the position she was in. You have my deepest apologies for bringing it up. And Archer just shrugs a bit. It's fine. And he just leans against the wall a little bit.
Alright, let's crack some books open. And Iggy just tries to snap and see if a book appears.
A book does not move to him.
Snap.
Can't do that.
Snap.
They're responsive to founders and head founders. He smiles. I'm not using magic, they're just responsive to me.
Iggy just grab the book.
You can grab the book, yes. You have access to the books, so please feel free. Sorry that they will not fly to you.
It's fine, he says, while looking less like disappointed.
Alright.
But you can fly to them.
Yeah.
Please don't cast magic within these walls.
I wasn't going to.
Well, no, mostly because it will hurt.
Noted.
He nods. It's not a warning from me, more that is what will actually happen based on the wards that are around this building. So please be cautious.
So, Iggy's gonna try to kind of remember the memories of William and try to kind of find a spot where William hid his journal.
Okay, roll investigate a mystery.
Investigate a mystery.
Investigate the mysteries.
Big success.
Make success.
Work.
I will say that with that make success, it comes to your mind, and then it's kind of vague, but then you feel partner's presence, even though partner hasn't been speaking to you very much. You feel partner's presence at least, and then you have a little bit of a more absolute memory that's kind of coming to you. It's not in this location. It is in this facility, but it was in an office, not in one of these conference rooms.
Iggy's gonna kind of turn to Jason. Is it okay if I kind of explore outside of this facility?
As long as you have someone with you. If you all don't mind waiting in here, I can escort him. And he smells towards all of you. Very good. Please be aware that there is monitoring in this area, so just be cautious on that one. He smells. Right, and he smells towards you, Iggy. This way, and he'll open the door.
All right.
All right, and you begin to walk with him. Now,
Yeah,
which way?
He's just gonna try to remember William's memories and kind of like just you let that instinct kind of like lead him the way.
Okay. As you head on your way, you actually head to a restricted area. That, of course, because Jason is a head founder, he looks towards it and he goes, I've never been in this wing before.
Yeah, I just have a feeling I need to find something here.
And he smells and he lifts the rope. Good thing you know the head founder. He starts walking.
Why is this place even restricted to begin with?
Usually restricted areas are only for associates as well as initiates.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. You know, it's the area that you were in before, the one with all the conference tables. That's where associates and initiates can train and work with those that need our assistance.
gotcha.
As for everything else, the information and such, they always need a founder's permission, explicit written permission, and even then they can't enter the wing themselves. We have associates trained to actually, no, hold on. He stops. No, we have a founder for this area. Oh my goodness, I forgot. We do have a founder of information, so they are in charge of grabbing the tomes.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Well, it's a good thing you're the boss here.
Yes, he nods. He starts to walk.
All right. He keeps kind of following his memory.
Eventually, you head to a hallway of where it looks like doors that lead to older rooms. The doors themselves are much different shape than the rest of this building. They appear to be untouched and unmodified. So they are quite old, starting to kind of chip a little bit with the paint, and the hallway itself is also showing wear and tear.
You guys didn't touch this area, huh?
I suppose so.
Okay, works for me. Still kind of, it's making it look way more familiar.
Mhm.
All right. And then he tries to find that spot again.
Okay. And as soon as you reach a door, you feel from inside just a feeling of confirmation. And
I think
as
it's
you
in here.
as you open the door, you see it looks exactly the same as when he was in there last.
Yep. All right. Just like in the 60s.
My, this hasn't been touched since the 60s. And he looks in.
All right. And then Iggy's going to go to the, he remembers for the most part, he remembers a windowsill and there was like a secret compartment. So he's going to try to find that spot.
Okay. Just roll plus sharp.
Plus sharp.
Actually, it'll be like an act under pressure. Let's do that, because that's the only one that says you do what you want to do.
Gotcha. Can I get a reroll?
You have 6 currently.
Okay. One more. Next success again.
Okay. With a mixed success, it takes you a little bit of time, but eventually you do find some sort of latch that you pull on, and you hear a tunk tunk, and you actually see something has opened down below the desk.
And there we go. He opens the drawer.
You see that there is a journal inside, but it's showing time, absolutely, on its cover. Everything is starting to fade on the front.
He kind of carefully picks it up and kind of like try to dust off the any dust on it to try to make sure confirm this is William's journal.
As you do, in faded golden lettering, yes, it is his diary. It is his journal.
There it is. He kind of points it out to Jason. Is it okay if I look through this back with the group?
Yes, that should be fine. And he just looks a bit concerned. But does it actually have anything in it?
He opens the book.
As you open it, all of the pages are blank.
Poop.
He looks at it. Oh, it was what I feared. I thought perhaps understanding where the physical copy was would be beneficial, but...
He used invisible ink. Darn it.
I don't think that's invisible ink, Iggy. And he just puts a hand on your shoulder.
Well, this was Williams. Maybe someone can find a way to restore it if there's any way.
It's possible. We could give it to the founder of information to see if they can restore it.
I mean, I imagine this could be valuable to the Foundation.
Oh, no, of course. In fact, the reason I was so odd about when you brought it up was because we had digital information on it.
Huh?
It was within our digital archives, and he looks towards you. However, the data became corrupted not too long ago.
What do you mean?
When we find any sort of materials, we make sure to put them in our digital archives, of course, so we don't lose them. But unfortunately, there is the off chance that something will happen. We do have those that are well versed in technology, and it doesn't happen very often, but, well, when we went to go look into Everett Middleton after learning about your connection, we remembered that the journal had been here, because, of course, the last Middleton that was part of the Foundation was him.
Hmm.
But he looks down. When we went to go check it, the data had been corrupted.
Ah, darn.
There was really only one phrase on it. He just starts to
Phrase?
think. Yes, it was almost as if something corrupted it on purpose. It did send up some red flags, so I had the tech team really look into it. In fact, one of our founders is looking into it immediately.
What was the phrase?
I will return and you will not stop me. Of course, we don't take such threats lightly.
Wonder what that could be.
I mean, there's many groups that are against the Foundation, many with misconceptions of who we are and what we do. And then, of course, we have the Coven of Red.
Lilith.
And then, of course, we have those inside. And he looks a little concerned. We still haven't found the Enlightened that hide within our area.
If you find out anything more about this, could you let me know?
Yes, of course. Would you still like me to turn it to my
Yeah,
founder of
yeah.
information? And he smells.
Yeah, I think they might find more use for it than I can right now.
Of course. And he takes it from you. I will go ahead and get that started, and I will get back to you as soon as I find anything out. You are family after all. He smells, so it will be easier to get you access to the information.
I will return, and you cannot stop me. He just ponders on those words as he kind of walks out.
All right. And as you walk out with Jason and you go to return the rest of the group, we'll find out what they were doing after the break. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Go get a drink, go get a snack, whatever you need. I'll be right back.
I want you to know